down 3.2%. We also had the Russell 2000 down 2.6%. The S&P 500 off by about 1.7%, and the Dow down 1%. So continuing to make new lows in this correction, Ken, that has seen the NASDAQ come down by, what, more than 30% at this point?
I think the NASDAQ is now more than 30% off its high, so pretty brutal correction here. Just looking for a rally attempt and to see if this index can confirm a new rally, but it's really having a tough time of it. We had, technically the first day of a rally attempt yesterday, but we, decisively under those lows today. So we're just look for a rally attempt. It's a very, very challenged market right now, and there are, pockets of strength to watch. But these weak markets, they tend to go after just about everything. So it's overall very difficult for new buys, even if you're looking at defensive areas of the market.
Yeah, and not only did we see the NASDAQ undercut its lows, let's also take a look at the S&P 500 as well, doing the same. And the Dow also closing below the 32,000 level today. And small caps, look at the Russell 2000 here. This is the IWM ETF, which tracks small caps. Ed and I were looking at this, how it round tripped its move out of that breakout that came late into the year in 2020 as the coronavirus rally picked up steam. So continuing to see a lot of round trips for many stocks out there of big multi-year moves, and for some indexes too.
Yeah, definitely, and it was a day that also saw money flow into to bonds, and so a big drop in the 10-year Treasury yield wasn't much help to the stock market today. But you can see the 10-year yield looks like it ended down by about 7 basis points.
Good morning, T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. Oh yes, I came in and did an update at 3 a.m. and I broke up feeling pretty good. I may not speak the same when you look at me. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. XRP Future Millionaire here at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. And we got a lot to watch this morning, guys. I'm going to take this camera off, but as you can see, the U.S. dollar currency index, the DXY, has continued its capitulation up. It's up to 104.37, which is terrible for crypto, because I have a long prophesized right now that our next move is to get up to $106 and then $120. But that all depends if we can maintain the 20-day. Right now we are, and we're continuing to move up in steady order. In the 4-hourly, we have an engulfing candle, and I don't see any reason why this is going to end anytime soon. I think 106.20 is the next move. Haven't been shy about it. And then after that, I think we capitulate up to $120.23. Just my personal opinion. I've been saying this since I've been charting it for my community at $93. Let me take this off. And yada, yada, yada. So that's what we're looking at there. It looks like the stock market's going to move further down today. The futures is down slightly. We've got commodities getting hammered for the most part. We got some junior mining stocks up. Our watch on fuel cell, which you guys know I have the 105 options at an average of $9.50. And right now it was up to 14 yesterday, which means, as you guys know, that's about a 45-50% gain. But I have a strike price of $2 to hit by the 3rd week of July. When I first took it out, fuel cell was at $5.75, and I bought it all the way up to $7. I bought shorts, and it was painful on the way up because I was down as much as 80%. You know how call options work. Most people they sell out even though they shouldn't. So when I bought it at 9, it went all the way down to 3. Or I bought my first one at 11. Then I bought more at 9, 7, 5 and 3, the lowest they got. The ones at 3 are up like 400% or 500%. So in the right, I'm looking for a massive drop off for fuel cell. If I could get a 50% from here, I would be fucking happy. If I could get a historical dump from here and you see fuel cell under $1, oh, it'd be a 5-figure return. So we're gonna see how this works out. I threw about $1,300 at it, which if it hits the strike price is gonna, well, we're not gonna talk about it until we get farther down. Bitcoin, again, Bitcoin looks terrible. We're at 28,246. We continue to not be able to find any return volume. And then the 4 hourly, this looks like a continuation to the downside. We went down to 25,449. And now when we pulled up, we're on the bottom of this pattern, this inside out wedge. And it's a descending triangle, but it formed like below here. So if you came across, you could make this an inside out wedge. I just put the support down below it at 19,650. But now we fell below this. And the very interesting and breaking news this morning is not only that the US dollar currency index is starting to go up, it's that right now we're up on a tight resistance. And if we get rejected by this descending triangle support as resistance, we're coming down, and we're going to come down hard today. And this looks like hell. This looks like bloody fucking hell. If you guys are getting caught up in this market, you're broke. There's no other way for me to put this. You're broke. It's that simple, folks. That's what we're trying to break, and we can't fucking do it. It's unbelievable that we cannot even break this little bit of resistance right here. Because what we're starting to do is build out a pattern like this, and it's going to bring us right to 19,650 if we can't rectify this. We're on top of the 20-day right now, which is the only good sign we have. It's just, even in this candle, the last 20 minutes we failed. There's no volume. This volume can't get us out of it. Man. I hope everybody's listening out in the YouTube sphere this morning, because this is atrocious. XRP got all the way down last night, and I did an update at 3 a.m. Got all the way down to 33.7. 35 cents is this major support area. This is where we broke the uptrending, and I said if we break that, it's a violent fall. And that was just in the short term, and look how violent of a fall that was right when it broke. So make sure to hit that like button. Hit that motherfucking like button. Join Tom's Army. We had a couple people join yesterday, but I was hoping to have more of an explosion than 2 people. Hopefully some of you guys will pay it forward. A lot of you guys said you would join Tom's Army when we got sub 50 cents, over sub 40 cents, and none of you joined. So I'm ethical. Don't be a dick. Or at least don't say things if you don't intend on keeping your promise. Because I'm a person who, when you say something, your word's supposed to mean something. And if you don't have integrity, I won't deal with you. So there's the little uptrending, the ascending triangle that we're in right now. Once it breaks that, this pattern's over. It'll come back down to support and likely the double bottom. And then that probably won't hold. We just don't have any volume to push us through these sections. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we don't. I appreciate some of the people rejoining that were in my Telegram. Keeping that commitment. I'm in Tom's Army. As you guys know, we were down to 249 people. I had to give out 11 pink slips. I'm not doing this for my health. And in a past life, when I first started on YouTube, all of this stuff might have been treated differently. But when you put in the work like I do, you take the insults, but you take it with a grain of salt and you improve yourself. The other people that are a part of the army are just going to have to pay $9.99 a month to get the exclusive Telegram. You get the exclusive emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens and so on. You get to watch me, talk to me, and everything I do on here is free. It's just if you want to pay the extra support, you can get the Telegram. You can't pay me for the Telegram. You must join Tom's Army. That's something I give out for free for people who show that extra support to me, so I can keep this content free on YouTube. You work with me, I work with you. So XLM, we're looking to stay above this 9.8. If we break 9.8, it's going to be a disaster. An absolute disaster. That line's there for a reason, because if we break that, it's a big problem. And it's already been a big problem. I mean, we're talking about XLM sub 12 cents. Let's not kid ourselves. When I woke up overnight, DGB had flipped to 0, and I said, it's got to have some kind of bounce, but once it hits this and it dies, and fizzles out. Now that we broke back across this downtrending support that we had broke out of, momentarily we broke back into an area. But now look, we're in this inside out wedge where this support up here at 12 cents should have held. It busted. Now we have this downtrending support line that was going to act as resistance, but it bounced through. So I think our top end potential here is 12.35. We had gone all the way as low as 0.0857. Don't say I didn't tell you we were going to flip a zero, because we did. And now if we fail this retest, you're flipping it again. Make sure to hit that like button. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day, because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell's the point? And then I want to share this from UB2B. Oh my Bob, was I right again? Join Tom's Army, UB2B. Tired of the crypto market beating you up, Frank? Subscribe now and join Tom's Army, UB2B. UB2B is my meme genius, and I cannot thank you enough. I seen a couple more in here too. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is also a kind of power. I'm wondering how a strong sect declined. Future is unknown, yet history is always repeating itself. If I can understand history, I can see the future. Join Tom's Army, UB2B. How true is that? I love this one. Are you prepared? Helmets on, boys. A shitstorm's a-coming. Join Tom's Army, UB2B, and the shitstorm is here. Shitstorm approved. And guess what? If you're with me, you are not broke. If you're against me, well, I don't even know if you're counting pennies this morning.